Hello, I'm Miguel, and I'm going to explain my final project. The title is ACROSPORT and Choreography, and the subject is Physical Education in the second course of ESO. In the first play, I put an introduction in the Padlet, and I divided my final project in three parts. The first part is a document with general aspect where I put general objectives, competence, the contents, all these things are explained in this document. The second part is a document with worksheets with the tasks that the pupils should do in this unit. And the last document is about the plan of the teacher and the evaluation. It's all plan of the session and the evaluation. I go to I'm going to explain the first document, the document of general aspect. Okay. Um, okay. The course is secondary school and the second course. The principal curriculum content is artistic expressive activities, choreography as ACROSPORT, and the principal aims is to present the content of the unit of this sport. The second objective is to introduce the concept of ACROSPORT and these the components. In the third place, to help students to have prior knowledge of ACROSPORT, and the last one is to help learners understand that learning can be achieved in a second language. For the other hand, on the other hand, the competence are competence linguistic communication, competence in processing information and TICs, competence in social skills and citizenship. Other one is cultural and artistic competence, and the last one, the autonomy and personal initiative. Furthermore, I put the criteria for assessment. There are two. The second one of the curriculum, interpret and produce motor actions with artistic expressive purpose using techniques of corporal expression and other recursos. And the criteria 10, that is use information and communication technology in the learning process to search, analyze and select relevant information, preparing their own documents and making presentation and arguments about them. And these criteria have other little criteria for evaluate better. Other part of this general aspect is the teaching objectives. Objectives according to this method, the method I call it, with objectives in content, in cognition, in culture, and in communication. This part is really important. The last part, I put learning outcomes. So the second document, really important For the pupil is the work sheet. It has the task, the first task that the pupils go to realize is a reading with questions about the topic for know what they know about the ACROSPORT. The second activity is a reading, is a short reading about the fundamental elements of this sport, and I put images for explain better these aspects. The third activity is vocabulary. I put pictures too for what's better the term, and they can use the dictionary for search this term. Moreover, the activity 4 is vocabulary too, but in this case the vocabulary is about the material for using in ACROSPORT, and they can use the dictionary too. The activity 5 is more complicated, is about reading and writing. They have a photo with a figure, and they can see they need to read a précis with explications of basic position, and then they have described this imagine the position of these people. The activity 6 is difficult too. It's a reading and writing part, and the task is view these 3 videos, and they give their opinion about which one they like it the most, and they have this article in a line approx. And the last tag is a project, is a final project that consists in groups of 5. Create a choreography based on ACROSPORT, and they need to search information about different pyramids and figures. Choose the music, building different steps of this choreography, and record the video. Okay, and I put different page for search more information to help for this task. And the last document, the last part, is the document of the plan and evaluation. This document is for the teacher. We have the plan of the lessons. In the first lesson, the pupils should do these activities: the pre-reading, the reading, 3 and 4 vocabulary, and the 5 activity, reading and writing. In the second lesson, the pupils do activity 6 and start with the project. They do a plan of their project. Then in the lesson 3, they finish put in the project and practice a little the choreography. The lesson 4 and 5 are for practice the choreography in groups, and the last class is record the choreography and finish. The last part of this document is the instruments for assessment. The evaluation are in 5 parts. The first part with 20% is learners' participation in all tasks and activities and the answer, etc. 40% for the is a rubric of the choreography. Other part, 10% is the self-assessment set, and with 10% is their co-evaluation. And the last part is a list control and observation for the part of the teacher. And I put a little part of recurse that this element is computer, worksheet, events, sound support, and sport sound, maths, or tartan. Okay, and with all these documents, all teachers can do this unit, and I think that this method is really interesting for the pupils, because they can they can have a lot of objectives in communication, in content, in cognition, etc., and not only in content. The typical education is content, and with this method we can learn English with the content of this unit, for example, ACROSPORT and choreography, etc. This is all.